How about Jake? What do you think of Jake?
Clown. Jake can't fight.
Can't
So
fight. is what
he
you're saying.
can't fight. So
And Jake Paul, maybe? Easy. Too easy.
It's too easy.
Too easy. At 48, too easy.
I don't want to say one thing. There's a certain bitch at ringside who I want in this ring right now. Tell him to get in here because he would never have the balls to step in and fight a man of this caliber. I'll fight him now when I've just had a fight. Get in this ring now. Come on, you, get in the ring now.
What's up, fight fans? Today we are diving into one of the most controversial figures in combat sports, Jake Paul. Now, love him or hate him, Jake Paul has managed to put himself at the center of boxing conversation. But here's the truth, he's not respected by the boxing community. And today, we're going to break down exactly why that is. He calls himself the problem child, but the real problem is that his so-called boxing career is built on smoke and mirrors, fighting over the guys, wash-up MMA fighters, and avoiding anyone with real boxing credentials. So let's get into it. Let's look at his resume. In Askren, April 2021. Askren was a wrestler, an Olympic level grappler, but a boxer.
Oh, hell no!
Notorious in the MMA world for having one of the worst striking games in UFC history.
Number 10 ranked Maia. Oh, now he has the chance. Oh,
into the world that he's most comfortable.
Askren has been working with a man called Dan.
I mean, he can play this game until he absolutely has to grapple.
Attack from Maia.
And Askren, your hands are away from your face. Oh, touch on the cheekbone. Little bloodied on his face here.
There'll be a bruise there tomorrow.
Yeah, right. And that hurts when you've done your time.
Oh, we always knew this could be a possibility, right? Both guys are so
nice jab straight through the inside of the guard.
to this type of a fight, you know.
And by the time Jake fought him, Askren had a hip replacement, was retired, and came in looking like he hadn't trained seriously in years. Tyron Woodley, August and December 2021. Woodley was a great UFC champion in 2016. By 2021, he was 39 on a 4-fight losing streak in MMA and completely done. Plus, he had never been a pure striker, yet Jake fights him, not once, but twice, beating him the second time with a flashy knockout.
Has done it from time to time, just haven't been.
Sure, it looked good, but context matters. He knocked out a 40-year-old MMA fighter who had no boxing pedigree. Anderson Silva, October 2022. Yes, this fight made headlines, but again, Silva was 47 years old. 47, not 25, not 26, not even 30, 47. Silva was one of the greatest UFC champions ever, but in boxing terms, he was way past his prime by at least a decade. Jake fighting Silva was the equivalent of picking on your uncle at a Thanksgiving after he had 2 glasses of wine. And I'm not even trying to say that to be funny. That's truly what it was like. Nate Diaz, August 2023. Now this one is laughable.
I'ma bend him over and fuck him like a cowboy. Fuck him like a cowboy. Fuck him like a cowboy.
What did he say?
Nate Diaz is a legend at MMA, no doubt, but he's not a boxer. His style was cardio, pressure, and jiu-jitsu. And again, he was pushing 40, not 25, 40. Coming off years of MMA wars, scar tissue everywhere, Jake barely survived against him, which says a lot. I mean, to be honest, I could survive against a 40-year-old Nate Diaz. Anyways, every single one of Jake's opponents either came from MMA, not boxing, were way past their prime, or were chosen specifically because they were safe fights that made Jake look good on paper. Notice a pattern? It's the blueprint of a YouTube boxer who wants attention, not respect. But see, here's the heart of the issue. Respect in boxing isn't about popularity, social media followers, or selling pay-per-views. Respect comes from fighting real competition, proving yourself against ranked opponents, and climbing the ladder like everyone else. Jake Paul skips all of that. He cherry picks older MMA fighters because they bring name, value, but no real threat to the boxing ring. He avoids up-and-coming boxers in his own weight class because he knows he'd get exposed. Remember when Jake was supposed to fight Tommy Fury? That fight got delayed multiple times. But when it finally happened in February of 2023, what happened?
Tommy Fury.
Jake lost. Tommy Fury isn't even an elite boxer. In fact, he fucking sucks. Anyways, he's a decent boxer with a famous last name. Even he showed Jake Paul's limits. That fight proved what most of us already knew. Jake faces an actual boxer, even one who isn't world class, he gets exposed. No power advantages, no easy win, just a reality check. And since then, Jake has gone right back to his comfort zone. Older names, MMA guys, and carefully selected opponents. Ask any real fighter what they think of Jake Paul. The answer is almost always the same. He's not respected. Sure, he's making some noise, he's making money, but respect, that's earned. So you still may be asking, why isn't Jake Paul respected in boxing? Because he hasn't earned it. He hasn't fought real boxers. He hasn't proven himself. And he treats the sport like a business stunt rather than an art. He's a marketer, a YouTuber, he's an entertainer. But a respected boxer, not even close. Until he steps in the ring with a real, active, ranked boxer and proves himself the hard way, Jake Paul will never be respected and will always be seen as a sideshow act.